logic. And there's some things like routine kind of medical bills and so forth where competition would help a lot. Who's going to determine that cost-benefit analysis as we go on? It can be the government. It can be a third-party payer who can decide what you can have and what you can't have and who to pay for it. Or it can be individuals themselves. I think a system getting back to against freedom, and choice, and responsibility and competition would give us the same health care that we've got for a cheaper price. I think that by being locked in so heavily only to employer-based health care as we are, like what 76% of the people with health care now get it that way, that we could do better than that. But through amending our tax code and giving the benefit to the individual and to buy their own health care plan, to open up the markets so that they can purchase health care from anywhere in the country, which as a practical matter is not the case today. I think these sorts of things would create new markets and drive prices down, and would cause us, quite frankly, to decide whether or not we want a catastrophic plan or whether or not we want first day coverage, and you'd have to be willing to pay for whatever you got. But with tax inducement from the government and giving you the ability to do that. I also believe in medical savings accounts that a person can save for themselves for those non-catastrophic medical emergencies or issues that come up for them. I think the combination of that is the best way to go. Nothing's perfect. If we see what's happening in the government-run system in Canada and England, heck, they're trying to move more toward our system. It's illegal, you know, to do what we're doing, except the people that can afford it, they always come here to get their coverage. And, that's my general direction. There's a lot of components and parts to it, but it's my general direction. And as we make healthcare costs lower and healthcare insurance policies lower, it will make insurance more affordable for those who don't have it. You've got a large segment of people who who could afford health care, who choose not to have it. A lot of young people think they're not going to get sick. Well, young people are sometimes. And we have some people below the poverty line who are entitled to government assistance who don't get it, who, again, by their own choice. Need to bring them into the system too. But any reduction in health care costs will make it easier for those who want coverage to get it.
Look, if I could, all good things must come to an end, and every stage has a hook, and I guess I'm the hook today. We are just, in order for the senator to stay on schedule and get up to Iowa Falls for his next stop, the great questions that were asked here we appreciate, and we certainly appreciate having Senator and Mrs. Thompson here today. Would you give them a warm
Everybody, really appreciate it.
Thanks for coming.